Welcome, friends and foes alike. Please join James, Chris, and Wes on our journey through a realm forged in the fires of creation. I am Josh, your host and dungeon master, and this is Hooked on Draconics.
Happening now.
It's happening.
Well,
The first time this campaign, we're rolling for initiative.
Yep.
big money, no whammies. Okay.
All right.
14.
We got a 14 from Thormund. All right, 14. Cassius.
12.
12 from Cassius. And Talon.
5.
5 from
Hot
Talon.
hand in the dice game.
I feel like that wasn't. Did you get attacked? Right?
No, just the two of
No,
us.
it's just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
I'm like,
okay.
tracking.
Hmm.
Rocks are coming through the air. They miss. It's like they miss Thormund. They hit you right in the face, and I'm like, what? What the fuck?
All right, let me set the stage. You guys are standing in front of the gate to the Whispering Fields Orchard. Standing on top of the two frames of the gate, about 10 feet up off the ground, you see two kobolds. One of them has a dagger in one hand and a sling in the other, and one of them has the sling, and he's a feisty-looking guy. He was the one that hit Cassius in the face with the rock. So, Thormund, it is your turn. What do you do?
All right, I take out my great axe. I move up to the base of the fence, and with all my strength, I hack into the fence.
Okay.
Oh, like trying to knock him down?
Won't be having the high ground for much longer, Kobold. I recklessly attack.
Okay.
Put all my might into it. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
Natural 20!
We need a sound clip for that. Go.
Natural 20! All right. So you hit the base of the fence. Go ahead and make a do damage and do double damage. Or
Okay.
Wow.
26. 24.
Wow.
24.
Hot hand in the dice game?
Yeah.
Well,
on some side of the story.
All right. So you cut through this wooden fence post, and the kobold tumbles off. I'm gonna have him make an acrobatics check to see. He fails and rolls, and crumples on the ground.
Oh god, did he like break his leg?
He crumples on the ground, and he's just like lying there, and he's like, all right. It is the.
I sort of like recoil, like, oh.
It is the other kobold's turn. He's going to. He's got his dagger, and he's going to jump down at you, and he's going to try to stab you. Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah,
Because
advantage.
I recklessly attacked.
All right, I rolled
And
a
you have
natural
the
2.
high ground.
He's got the high ground, and all right, that is a 16.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. All right, I'm gonna roll some damage. He does 4 damage to you. So he jumps onto you and stabs the dagger right into your shoulder, and he's like,
He gets through my cider shield.
he gets through your cider shield.
Fighter shield.
Cassius, it's your turn.
Cassius readjusts his hat on his head from just groans from being smacked in the face by a hunk of rock. Wipes the blood away, and with that bloody hand grabs the book off of his side and pulls it out. Flips through it, and in the moment looks at the kobold driving a weapon into his friend, and just begins incanting on She Moldra. And I'm going to need this kobold to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Casting
Okay.
a spell?
Casting a spell.
That is a failure.
Okay. Well, he is going to take 3d6 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, describe what is happening.
So, we'll see. We'll see about the day. Okay, yeah. Around Thormund, he begins to hear more surrounded around the kobold. These whispers coming in from the air, just like this kind of incredible noise, which is fine to Thormund, but seems to be assaulting this kobold's mind. And that'll be 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. The kobold grabs his head, and you see blood starts gushing out of all of his orifices as he's just like.
Look down,
Jesus.
startled.
And in addition, the creature moves, attempts to. As
I don't
its
think that
reaction,
kobold's moving
immediately
anywhere.
Run away if it is alive.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I imagine the body starts to run away instinctively and just like.
Oh god.
And yeah, he like crumples on the ground and is not moving, and he's kind of like.
And
I just looked down at it.
And we are out of initiative now, as the other kobold is like.
Talon immediately puts his hands on his head and he's like, "What the hell was that?"
what are those?
Well, these would be kobolds.
He just motions towards the one that like broke his leg on the ground. He's like, it's a kobold, man. They're pests around these parts.
I put my axe back in my back, and I pick up the kobold that's still alive.
Oh, great! This one can probably talk too. No.
Anyone speak Draconic?
Yeah, man. I've hung out with dragons a lot. You know, I totally sat down to school. All that schooling I've had.
Oh, well, then please. Yeah, I think you're the best man for it then, Talon.
I think you might have mistaken his intent.
The kobold kind of helplessly
Cass,
rides
do you speak Draconic?
in your grip.
No, but Cassius looks.
I say this is irrelevant right now. Jokes aside,
I take
that fence needs to be put back up before anyone notices. Okay,
You got
that
that.
fence isn't going anywhere.
I take the kobold and put his face close to the larger track. I point to it, and then I point around.
Make a intimidation check.
All right.
Ah, yeah.
Cassius would like to aid in this intimidation using a special ability and makes contact with the kobold's mind.
Oh, what does that do?
It is 30-foot telepathy. They don't need to understand the same language, but they just need to be able to understand language, essentially.
Neat.
Okay.
Is make contact the name of that ability?
Awakened mind. Let me just
Awakened
play out
mind.
my hand right now.
Oh. All right. Explain how this works on this kobold.
14.
Okay. He tries to get a line of eyesight and like wanders around to the side while Thormund is directing the kobold. Point to him where the tracks lead.
He kind of like
Where are the others?
he kind of like points in the direction towards the manor house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The cidery.
The cidery, yeah. It's a word.
Is that a real word?
It's a word.
So he
Is that,
points.
is that where they press the apples?
he points
Yeah.
insidery?
Shut up. He points at the cidery, which is a word. Is it a word? I don't know.
It's a word now.
It's a word now. It's a cidery. It's a cidery, okay? It's a cidery. There's a manor
We're
house
playing make
attached.
believe. We can at least make believe it's a word.
In fantasy worlds, there are cideries, okay?
It's a real thing.
And not only are there cideries, there are insideries and outsideries.
Stop it. No. Don't.
I'm with Wes on this one.
Ugh. No.
This is an insidery. There are,
Brilliant. So, But back to the deadly, worrying situation of a man in peril.
Yes. Someone is in danger. He points up towards the manor, indicating that's where the tracks lead.
Are there any lights inside the inside?
It is day right now, and there are no lights.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna check ahead. I can probably get in there without being noticed.
Okay.
I place the kobold back down by the fence and just point away.
He's on the ground.
I know his leg's broken, but my intent is for him to go that way.
He starts crawling on towards where you're pointing.
Oh, God.
Cassius looks really sad.
Talon is not watching this. He is going to the house.
All right.
Cassius projects back into this kobold's mind. Wait a moment. Be still. And Cassius approaches him and looks at the broken, the fucked up leg, and moves to put his hand on the wound.
Okay.
Does the kobold attack, or is he scared shitless right now? Probably.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 5.
5 total.
5 total.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 there.
The kobold's worried that you're going to do some sort of weird, fucked up magic to him, so he kind of.
Well, I am.
Well, yeah. So he kind of starts to crawl away from you faster, trying to avoid you from touching him, and he's like.
I say, "Come, Cassius. He'll be fine."
I suppose I was only trying to ease him some.
I'm sneaking up to the manor.
Okay.
Noble.
That's a cut time.
Well, re-roll it, please.
I will.
Do it.
That is an 11 total.
11
Again,
total.
I do not have a hot hand in the dice game.
Yeah. Apparently not.
No.
Chris does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're just gonna have you roll everything.
Yeah.
So Talon, you approach the manor. As you do, you see the.
I'm gonna be trying to if there's any yard decorations or trees in the way, I'm gonna be kind of zipping between them, creeping up.
Yeah. You approach. So as you approach the manor, there's kind of the road leads up to the front where there's a porch, and there's steps that lead up to it. The door is slightly open. You can tell from this distance. There's also several shrubberies. There's one that's kind of in the center of the lawn. That's a big topiary of an apple.
Classy.
Yeah.
For a cidery, that is.
Yeah. You kind of get a strange scent in the air as you approach. There's almost kind of a foul smell. It's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of it smells like shit.
Does it smell like fermenting apples or?
There is a little bit of that, but this other smell seems to be overpowering.
So it's not that. It's not like what a cidery would smell like.
It's not. Well, there is that cidery smell, but there's something else covering it right now.
Oh, God.
You
I kind of pull my shirt up, put it over my nose as I'm creeping along. Put my mask on for the safety of myself and others.
Oh, good, excellent. But
also to cover my nose, so
cover your nose.
Have to smell this.
You inch closer to the door that leads into the manor house itself. As you kind of look in, you see there's the main hall, and as you look in, you now kind of detect the smell, that coppery smell of blood, as you see it looks like a battle took place here. You see several corpses of kobolds. You think about maybe 5 or 6, and you see there's splatters of blood all throughout this hallway of the house. You don't see any sign of Rajak.
All right, I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I'm being watched right now by something.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's a lot better. 19.
19. Yeah, you actually,
quick to the left, quick to the right.
You look into the.
My left hand is going into my cloak to just start fondling the handle of a dagger.
All right. You look into the main room of the house. You see there's a set of stairs that leads up to the second story. There's a door that leads off to the main building of the cidery, and then there's also a door that leads off to like other parts of the house. Under these stairs, you see there's about 3 kobolds lying in wait to ambush anyone that might be coming in.
I nod silently to myself, and I'm gonna try to quickly get back to my companions.
We're down by the gate.
Well, I get about halfway, and I'm like, "Come on!" And I wave my hand towards myself. I'm doing the motion.
Hip hop.
Axe in hand.
I hold my hat.
All right.
What you got inside?
3. There's 3 under the stairs. They're waiting to ambush us. It smells awful. There's
a very good sign.
There's some bodies in there. It looks like a bad scene.
Rayjack.
Oh, well,
didn't see his. So he might still be in there somewhere.
Well, maybe should we go back and get Drotak? No, we don't. We wouldn't have time if anyone were.
we got to act now, man.
All right, I step through. I go up first.
All right.
So I point
just watching him just fawn forward and
where
just coolly enter
where are they?
A battle situation. It kind of reinvigorates Talon to be like, all right, come on, let's do this.
Yeah.
All right,
we could try and
to the stairs. Nod, look back.
I nod.
I could try and lure them out.
You walk into the
we walk
building.
In.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And
as you open the door,
actually, I'm gonna kick open the door.
Ooh, okay.
For my action.
Counter.
Yeah. Sorry.
Counter surprise. I'm going.
As your free action,
I'm gonna throw a dagger at the kobolds lying in wait. They're not gonna get the drop on us.
Yeah. All
right. Attack roll.
First, I need you to make a dex save as you kick open the door.
Oop. Can I see this? What's happening?
No.
Okay. So dangerousness doesn't work here. 17.
17? All right. You kick open the door, and a crude trap springs as an axe swings down, and you kick open the door, and you, in the right moment, bring back your leg before it cuts your leg clean off. As you see this axe kind of swing, and then it the rope that it's attached to loosens, and it clang, 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 clang on the floors.
Gotta say,
everyone roll for initiative.
All right. This time around, I got a 17.
All right. So we got a 17 for Talon. Thormund?
21.
Oh, wow.
21.
Rolled a 19.
Thormund. Cassius.
I got a 10.
10.
Looks like my luck is turning around, though.
Well, the cidery really takes
Somehow
its security seriously.
I'm more surprised that got past me. I was the one that actively made a perception check. But I guess I was looking around for people watching me rather than actually checking for traps. All right, a little rusty at playing the rogue.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check for traps, Pookie.
And 7 for the last kobold. Okay.
Because that's a guilt. Yeah.
So, you kick open the door, the axe swings, clang, clang, clang. The kobolds burst out from under the stairs. Thormund, you have the surprise on them.
All right. I spin around and bring an axe down onto one of them.
All right, so you charge into the manor house.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, they come out from under the stairs in the room. We're still at the entrance.
Yes,
yeah.
I was picturing them coming out of the porch stairs.
No.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I charge up to the first one.
All right.
And hack it down. Probably. Plus 4. 13. 14.
14, that hits. You hit the first kobold. Go ahead and roll some damage.
4.
Big damage, big damage, big damage.
3.
3 damage!
Minimum.
Oh, whammy.
Alright, so yeah, you come down on this kobold, and he dodges out of the way just a little bit, enough to avoid like the full brunt of your axe, but you still slice through his shoulder, and he's like, ah! 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 Talon, it's your turn.
I am going to step to the side, try to avoid stepping in any bodies along my way. I'm going to get off to the side, and I am going to throw a dagger into the same kobold.
All right.
Hoping to incapacitate it. That is a total of, it looks like plus 4, 15.
15, that is going to hit.
And rolling 6 damage.
6 damage. You easily finish off this kobold. Go ahead and describe that for me.
I'll just square it right between the eyes.
All right, you hit him right between the eyes. And he's just like, ah! And falls to the ground.
And I'll take time to draw another.
All right. That's 1 kobold down. 2 more to go. All right, kobold A is dead, but kobold B, he's still kicking.
Star of the show.
Star of the show.
Yeah, Kobo B.
Kobo B. That's
Isn't
his
there
name.
also Kobo C?
Yeah, and there's Kobo C.
But what about Kobe?
No. He is going
Kobe
to attack. You just came in, avoided the axe, and killed, or you killed one of his friends, but you're closer, so he's
got
going to
the
attack you, Thormund.
I got the assist on him.
That's going to be a 7.
It's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay. Okay.
I thought you were going to lead into 17. I was like,
No. Cassius, it's your turn.
Okay. Cassius like tentatively peeks into the room. There's combat going on, and he casts a spell. Suddenly an image of a female kobold, or presumably what a female kobold is, appears off to the side of the kobold.
Is it like
a few feet away.
Comically female kobold?
I feel
like a cartoonishly female?
This is Cassius' first time
like
seeing...
a kobold in a dress, and it's got like dramatic
yes,
lipstick
it's got
on,
lipstick,
and, like,
red lipstick.
It's got the blue eyeshadow and the extended
on
lashes.
their lipless mouths. Yes, it's what a human how a human would sexualize a reptilianoid.
Welcome to the Scaly Pod.
Welcome.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Hooked on Draconics.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
What is this? I'm casting minor illusion essentially. So this is more fluff flavor. Maybe I'll try a persuasion, or
until it interacts with it.
Until they interact with it, it's just
it doesn't. It just appears.
Just doing like it's just hands on the hip and just like in like a sway motion.
All right, it's like swinging its tail back and forth.
This is more of a confusion than anything.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Okay, well, that will be a 5.
The kobolds look over at this sashaying female kobold who's like, "Ooh, hey baby," and they just look at her, cock their heads, look back at the 3 of you. Anything else for your turn? Is that all?
I'm just gonna stay hidden behind the doorway.
Like there's like a record rip like and we all just kind of look at Cassius like
what? Although, for all you guys know, a female kobold just walked into the room.
I have 4 combatants. Or 3 combatants.
Until you interact with it.
Oh, that's right.
This is Kobe. This is Kobe D.
Oh, no. All right. It is now Kobold C's turn, and he doesn't think she's real, so he's going to charge you.
Not
You. Charge Thormund. Because
he was already up in their faces.
yeah, you're already up in their faces. You're tip tapping around, dancing around. You're ready to slaughter a bunch of kobolds, and
Chopping and hopping.
he's gonna stab you with a dagger. That is a natty 1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We
Our
have the
first-
first botch of the campaign.
Yes.
And the way we traditionally do this for our games is we have 4 name criticals from named characters or just general fumbles. We have some card decks and various things to spice them up.
We use the Pathfinder critical hit and critical fumble cards.
In this case, we're actually using a virtual app for it.
Well, semantics.
Yeah. Same as the cards. though.
Same as the cards.
This is a melee attack.
This is a melee attack, yes.
This-
Technical difficulties? Oh. Da, da, da.
Oof. The sword is heavy. He becomes fatigued.
All right.
Oh,
Translating over to 5th edition. a level of
basically exhaustion.
Yeah. So
Which-
yeah, he kind of comes up at you, and like he's a little distracted by the sashaying female kobold. Oop,
See, I
baby.
helped.
And he's just like, he's a little too done with this. He's like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Stupid, sexy kobold.
Haha! Somebody's paying him.
All right, Thormund, it's your turn. Top of the round.
I take his hesitation to slash him stem to stern.
Ooh. Ew.
Reckless attack. 14.
14 is a hit.
For 11 damage.
Stem to stern, indeed.
You cut right through him.
Yep. I go overhand chop and into the floor through him.
All right, yeah, you cut through him, cutting into the hardwood floor of this manor, and he just
Oh, just
splits,
cleanly splits in two.
cleanly splits in two. Ooh, baby. Talon, your turn.
Never should have come here.
We're real mature guys.
I am thoroughly confused by the kobold who just appeared in the room. That looks comically out of place. I'm going to put together that one is possibly not real.
It is at least not attacking you right now.
That is true. The other one is.
It may be seducing you next round, however.
I am going to. Okay, so there's a staircase. I'm assuming a railing on the staircase.
There is, yes.
Near the bottom of the staircase is Thormund and this kobold.
Yes.
I'm going to try to dash up the stairs, hop over the railing to try to get behind this last kobold, and stab him in the back.
Sounds like a plan.
Stabby,
Do I need to
stabby.
make an acrobatics or athletics check for...
Please make an acrobatics check.
I will make an acrobatics check.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
That'll be a total of 15.
All right, you easily climb up those stairs and leap over the banister, railing.
The dwarf is here.
Plunge
When did the
attack.
barrister get here, yeah.
Oh,
Plunge attack on the kobold.
Yeah.
For everyone who played Dark Souls. Oh yeah, 18.
18? Yeah, you plunge into that kobold. Go ahead and do damage.
And thanks to the fact that we are on opposite sides of it, we're flanking. Yes.
That is correct.
That would mean we are flanking. Yes. If that is true, and that is a logical conclusion, and I believe that enables my sneak attack.
that is a logical conclusion. Yes.
You just got owned by facts and logic, Josh.
For a total of 7 damage.
All right. You finish this kobold. Go ahead and describe how this looks.
I I just... While he is busy splitting the guy next to him in half, and this kobold is probably taken off balance by that. Yeah, I'm just rolling down, going through the railing, slipping behind him, and just slipping the knife underneath his ribs while he is too distracted by the elf splitting the other one in half.
All right. And the kobold...
And I put a hand over his kobold mouth, and I just silently lay him down onto the ground.
And the kobold's no longer moving.
The last thing
You
she
strike
sees
silently and swiftly.
is
You
the
make a good hunter.
seductive sachet of the sexy kobold.
Yes, that is
Not a
the
bad
last...
way to go for a kobold, honestly.
Sorry, what'd you say, Thormund?
You strike silently.
As I'm like
and
pulling a knife out of him, or a dagger out of him.
You strike silently and swiftly. You may make a good hunter.
Yeah, how do you think I pay my bill at the lodge? I say I'm like cleaning this
That's
dagger
right,
off.
you're a hunter. I wouldn't. Yeah, I say you strike swiftly and cleanly.
Cassius
I admire that.
shakes his book, and the sexy
Yeah,
kobold disappears.
appreciate it. It's not my favorite way to get things done. But yeah, I'm pulling out a cloth and just cleaning my daggers off. I pull the other one out of the face of the first kobold.
I go over and like put my foot through the fourth kobold.
Yeah.
Like go to kick it because it's not moving.
Oh, baby! And then it just...
All
Just like
fades.
fades in the mist.
I look around at you guys, like confused look on my face.
I point at Cassius.
Great job.
I shrug, I put my hands up, and I say, it was worth a try. You gotta make it a little more...
Well, it seemed to have worked.
It did distract him long enough.
Depends on what you mean by worked. Anyway. Hey, no judgments. You keep it up, man.
I've not seen kobolds before. So
Yeah, everyone quiet. I say. I'm gonna make a perception.
yes.
Listen for sound
Okay.
in the house. 15. Yeah, 15.
15. You listen around the house. You hear a little bit of quiet chatter up on the second floor. It sounds like people are talking quietly and then they stop.
Oh. Thorman points upward silently.
Yeah.
Holds up two fingers.
Yeah, hold up two. Yeah, I should say that. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I hold up two fingers pointing upwards.
Talon nods. He points to himself. He points up. And then does like the little hand signal for walking.
Can I tell which room it's coming from?
You can make another check once you get up to the second floor.
Well, I was thinking about something different. I was gonna be a distraction and try and hack through the floor with my axe.
You do what you want. I'm sneaking ahead.
You wouldn't be able to tell from ground floor.
Okay.
I'm going to make a stealth check.
Okay.
That is a grand total of 10. No, I'm sorry, 11.
All right.
As I'm creeping up the stairs.
You're creeping up the stairs. You are very aware of any like floorboards that creak, but you think you might be moving up quietly enough. You reach the...
And Cassius follows behind, but at a far distance, just enough to keep him in eye line.
You reach the second story landing, and you see the hallway, the upstairs hallway, goes in two directions, one to your left and one to your right. You see several doors in either direction, and the hallway ends on both ends with a door.
I turn around to the top. I motion left and right like I'm asking Thorman which direction he heard it in.
I'll start creeping up the stairs.
All right.
I'll make a stealth. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So,
What are your elven feet?
Yeah,
I
you're-
guess I should...
you're looking around at both ends of the hallway, and then when you turn around, Thormund is like right there.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Cassius got a 16.
All right.
Do you exclaim?
Yeah, like Talon says.
Yeah.
Wait, oh. And then he covers his mouth with his hand.
I try and listen again.
Go ahead.
9.
9. You're kind of listening.
I too will make a perception.
Yeah, go ahead.
13.
13. Do you want to make a perception check as well?
Hey, why not?
It's the thing to do.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, Cassius kind of shakes and like looks in every other direction, like he's hearing other things. But yeah.
As you are kind of like looking around, you don't hear any immediate sounds, but you do notice. You didn't see any on the staircase, but it seems like there is blood, like a little bit of blood smeared on one of the walls of this hallway leading to the right.
With that 13, me looking around, do I see any more of these crude traps set up?
You do
possibly
not.
deter us?
I just shrug, unsure.
I motion like a bow, like an after you, man. You've got this.
All right. I'm gonna Kool-Aid Man through the door.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check.
All right. I'm gonna go into a rage
Okay.
and then Kool-Aid Man through. So I think I get advantage on strength checks, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
While
I see
you're
something
while
I think-
you are raging,
You know what? Take a guidance cantrip while you're at it too. Take
Okay.
a D4.
Oh, nice.
So let's see, 17 plus 2, 19.
19. All right. You bust through the door.
I go in with my shoulder.
And as you bust through the door, you also like smash through the table that they had moved in front of the door. You see, you're in what looks to be an office of
Buff
some
elf.
sort. You see there are
That guy's a bell for sure.
Belf. You see there are 4 kobolds in here. One of them around his neck has a snake that's kind of like got like a pattern of red and black scales,
What, like a live snake?
like a live snake.
Oh.
You see also tied up in a chair on one end of the room is a unconscious Rayjack.
Okay.
And roll for initiative, everyone.
Oh, that'll be a natural 20.
Oh. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, I guess Cassius is
20.
going first. I'll go ahead and write that. Thoramond,
13.
13. And Talon,
16.
16. Talon. Thoro. Mund. And let's see, the kobold. 19. All right, so Cassius, or no, Cassius, yeah. You got a natural 20, so you're gonna go first.
Oh fuck. All right. Are any of them adjacent directly to the unconscious man?
The one with the snake coiled around his neck is. The
Okay.
other 2 are kind of closer to the door, ready for someone to come charging through. Not expecting the entire door to come smashing like open and the table to be completely destroyed that they used to block the door. So what would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to cast another spell. A shimmery kind of icy aura encapsulates Cassius after his incantation, and he just kind of runs straight forward towards the unconscious man, kind of in a surprisingly reckless manner, to put himself between the unconscious man and the rest of the kobolds, I guess.
That was my plan, I say as you go by.
Okay. So yeah, you charge in and
And,
you position yourself between the kobolds and the man.
Yeah. as part of my movement, I might try and shove, but I pretty much use my action on casting.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to say that 3 of these kobolds are going to get attacks of opportunity on you as you charge past them.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fun.
Oh, I guess that's why you put the armor on.
yeah.
Hey,
Or
that's
the magical
wild.
armor.
Uh-huh.
That is a 10.
So that's a miss.
That is a less than 10.
Also a miss. Wow,
And that is a 14.
Oh, that's a hit. Yeah.
That's a hit, everybody.
So...
So that is going to be 5 damage.
And what weapons were they attacking with again?
Daggers.
Daggers, gotcha.
Uh-huh. That's going to be how much damage?
5 damage.
Okay, JK, it's going to be no damage. And instead he takes 5 cold damage.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
describe what this happens, because this is enough to kill the kobold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is like a retributive force that, like, as the kobold, like, tries to, like, strike at Cassius, it, like, gets stopped by something other, and his
this,
book glows.
like, icy aura
Yeah,
that you have?
and this icy aura, and it just, like, kind of explodes back towards the kobold before, I guess,
Nice.
as he makes contact.
All right.
Nice. They
That's
played
the
right
sound
into your
effect.
trap card.
That they did, and then then the aura kind of dissipates.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the end of your turn. After that, it is the kobold with the snake. He is going to go ahead and cast a spell at you. He's going to make a...
Cast a spell on me.
That is a 15 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And Firebolt's a D10, right?
Yeah, D10.
Yeah.
Or is it a D8?
I believe it's a D10.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so that is 3 damage to you as he waves his hand and launches a small flaming ball at you, and it hits you square in the chest.
And yeah, it singes my overalls. I'm gonna need to make a new patch for that.
After that, it's Talon's turn. Oh, Talon's turn.
I was wondering why you were staring at him.
Because he's fiddling with his phone.
Now you
I
just,
was looking at Firebolt, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
we're,
doesn't
we're
matter.
past the firebolt.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
We just made the decision.
I made a decision on the fly.
Executive decision.
Yeah.
I'm the DM. I could say the Firebolt does 15 D10 damage if I wanted to, though you guys probably wouldn't play with me if I did that.
We
Probably.
would not.
All right.
All right. That is alarming for Talon that there's a spellcaster among them. He is going to try to. While one guy is kicking the door open, another one just here. Captain America dodged in, and then like.
Dodge 2 kobolds. And
I'm actually going to use my cunning action bonus action to hide out of sight before I go into this room to try
Okay.
to slip in unnoticed.
Okay.
they're pretty distracted.
That is a total of 15.
15. Okay.
I'm going to try to get into an advantageous position behind this caster.
Okay. Yeah, you're. Yeah, go ahead and make a. Or you don't need to make a stealth check because you already did.
Yeah.
You slip into the room and you kind of move along the edge of the wall.
Yeah, while they're looking at the icy man and they're looking at the buff elf.
Yeah. You easily kind of like move past the debris and you slip in and you are now behind the caster.
I'm gonna stab the caster
Okay.
and roll. Oof. That is a 12.
12 does not hit.
Is this a flank?
Oh,
You did get
do I have
behind
advantage?
And I
do have advantage.
did get between him and...
Correct.
Right. Okay, well, in that case, I will roll again and take the higher result. That would be a
better.
21.
21 hits.
Mm,
And as a reaction, while you do that,
thanks for being a better distracting kobold than downstairs.
Oh. While you attack, the snake is actually going to bite you.
Oh.
As it like it turns and like notices you and then it's going.
Ah.
That is an 8 to hit. Does it hit?
An 8 does not hit.
Okay, the
I
snake
have
does
a
not bite
greater
you.
armor class than 8. Not by much, but I do.
Okay,
And I'm assuming I get my sneak attack for this.
you do. Yes.
Oh, yes, because of the advantage of nothing else. That is going to be a total of 8. 8 damage to her.
8 damage. All right.
I believe it's a her. I don't know.
Sure. It's a her.
I don't know. I'm not a kobold scientist.
Yeah. You stab her, and that's enough to kill her. So what does that look like? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Talon is more surprised that connected so well. Like he came up, he kind of carefully aimed where he was going to stick it. The snake kind of comes out. He stabs really quickly, as he's dodging the snake. And he's like, oh, wow, that funkin'.
Yeah.
That really funkin'.
All right, yeah, she kind of like, she reacts to being stabbed in the back and just falls to the ground. The snake kind of like uncoils from her neck and is like...
Talon, like, he doesn't like snakes. He got it. Shuffles away from it.
All right.
Like, no.
Don't step on it.
Thormund, it is your turn. You have 2 kobolds who are still standing there and a snake writhing around at Talon's feet.
I'm going to change it up.
Oh.
I run up to the nearest kobold and attack it.
Oh. That is such a bold move.
Bold move, yeah.
And I reckless attack.
An even
Oh.
bolder move.
Novel. This is novel.
Yeah, that's a 18
18 hits.
for 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Yeah, you bring down your axe and cut through this kobold and
Like butter.
like butter. And the kobold is dead.
All right. I kick it off my axe
All right.
and glare at the other one.
All right. There's one more kobold and a snake.
Wait. That's 3 kobolds down.
3 plus the snake kobold.
Oh, that there were 3
There are
plus
3 plus the
okay.
snake. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So there's one kobold left
That's what I get for paying attention.
and the snake. The snake is going to attempt to bite you, Talon.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's gonna try to like coil up your leg and then bite into your shin. Let's see if that happens. That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh no.
Okay, so there's gonna be something that happens. Okay, first, let's start. You take 1 damage,
Ow.
and I need you to make a con save.
You still have your temporary hit points?
I do. I haven't been hit. I've been sneaking around and doing that kind of thing.
I've been tanking.
But a Constitution save.
Correct.
Oh.
I don't like that face.
That is a natural 1.
Ooh. You hate to see
Oh!
For a grand total of 0.
Well,
Oh,
I guess now's a good time to mention that we've all made backup characters
Oh.
as well, everyone.
God.
So,
so you
Killed by a
take
garden snake. How embarrassing.
8 damage,
Well, it was good while it lasted.
yeah.
and you're poisoned.
Oof, you said 8 damage?
8 damage.
Ooh.
So what does poisoned mean again?
You have disadvantage on
Almost everything.
almost everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So the snake bites you, and it sinks into your leg, and then you immediately start feeling your leg kind of like seize up.
See? This is why Talon's afraid of snakes.
It's a reasonable fear.
Rightfully afraid of snakes. And it is the last kobold's turn.
I'm glaring at it.
He's got his knife, and he's like, ah! And he stabs you.
Advantage.
Oh.
He does have advantage on Thorman.
Oh. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. All right, and he is going to do 5 damage.
All right. Half, that's 3.
So he stabs the dagger into you, and your barbarian hardiness, you flex, and your muscles save you from some of that damage.
Is that how that works?
That's how it works,
All right,
right?
that's
That's
I like that. Yeah. He stabs me in the leg. I tense my calf muscle before he stabs me.
Flexes the pain away.
and
I often do this in real life.
the kobold pulls the dagger out and looks at you menacingly. Cassius, it's your turn. We got a kobold and a snake.
Snakes
Kobold
a lot
and the
more-
snake. I see the snake.
Talon's like trying to shake it off of his leg.
Yeah.
He's like, ow, ow!
I see it
Ow,
latch.
ow!
I don't want to hurt the snake, but I am going to make a grapple check on the snake.
Okay.
Grab the snake.
Yeah, I'm gonna act to grab the snake. So this is just a default unarmed or
Strength.
grapple strength.
Make an attack roll first.
No.
Does the ad is...
Oh, we're flanking!
I don't know if that might make it worse.
That's a loose interpretation, but I would...
I'll give you advantage. It's
I'm holding my leg up to
stationary,
him,
yeah.
like...
It's a
I'm
stationary
a lot
snake.
bigger than it.
Grab it!
Oh, you know, mage hands instead.
Oh.
Can I? Is it possible? I mean, you can't generally, but this is a tiny snake.
I think it's
That's
probably
my argument.
less than 10 pounds.
It is.
Yeah.
You did say that you were going to grab it first.
I did.
You didn't think in the heat of the moment you
This is true.
instinctively went out to grab it.
He just
so
jumps at it, so yeah. So
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Okay, that's much better. So that's a 14.
Yeah, add your dex or strength, whichever is higher.
Oh, okay. 16.
All right, you grab the snake and make a strength check.
All right.
It should be pretty easy for you,
I mean, no.
considering it's a weak snake. It's a
Oh,
tiny
I
snake.
had 17 though, so I
yeah,
get.
yeah. You grab the snake and you've got it like by the head,
Mhm.
so that way it can't bite you.
You ain't slippier than a fish.
And yeah, you're holding the snake. Talon, it is your turn.
I got it, Talon. You're okay. You're safe.
You're feeling pins and needles in your leg. There's that searing pain where the snake bit you.
Talon.
I am going to stab the snake while it's being grappled.
Oh shit.
You son of a bitch! That's gonna be a 14.
14 hits.
I would say you have advantage, right?
And with advantage, it's a natural 20.
Oh!
Hey.
I'm going to critically hit the snake.
Okay.
Because, fuck you, snake.
Because it did the same to you.
Fair
You got
enough.
a critical fail.
Yeah.
And here I am trying to save this.
I don't think we actually need a crit card for this one.
But
Let's do it for fun.
Okay.
yeah, this so far this is your arch enemy, really. This is
My greatest enemy of all time.
The snake will come back as a
Not my
revenant.
elaborate backstory written for this, but garden snake. On the top one. I'm gonna be... Bit of severed hand. I don't think that applies to a snake.
well.
You want to sever the head?
I'll sever the head.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You with a quick slice, you cut the snake's head off.
But Talon is quick on his feet. He's thinking about this. He knows he's poisoned. He hates snakes. He is going to try to preserve the part of the snake that has the poison in it, because he's going to have to make an antitoxin.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go to the alchemist, yeah.
I can do it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll say with that critical hit, you're able to easily do that. You know where to. You hate
I
snakes.
grab it and I just cut the poison gland out of it.
Yes. All right.
Cassius
Thorman.
is just watching in like shock.
Like I just fillet a snake right in front of you,
Yeah.
quickly, and then just grab something out of it.
in my hands.
I look and see
Oh.
the rest of the.
The rest of
threats
the
are
one
dealt with.
kobold.
I drop my axe, and I'm going to pick him up recklessly.
Oh.
Pick up the kobold.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay.
Okay.
16.
You grapple him.
All right, and then I start walking down the stairs with him.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Advantage because rage. Plus 4. So. Wait, do you add your proficiency to that?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So 15.
15. All right. So you grab the kobold, and it is his turn now. As you're starting to walk out of the office and towards the stairs, he's going to attempt to break free. That is. Let's see. That beats a 15 easily. He got a 18 total.
Strong kobold.
Well,
Or
he's
acrobatics.
yeah.
he slips out of your grasp and starts running away from you.
He's all oiled up, all greased up.
Oh god.
Down
Greased
the
up
stairs?
kobold.
Yeah, he's gonna start running down the stairs. Cassius, it is your turn. There's a kobold running away. Rayjack is sitting in the chair unconscious. We've got a dead snake that has had its poison gland extracted, and several dead kobolds all throughout the manor.
I'm gonna focus on the unconscious man, and I am going to lay my hands, kind of cup his face, and a warm glow emanates from Cassius's hands into the man, and he regains 2 hit points.
All right.
If he's not dead, hopefully not.
And I want to yell something. I'll yell after the kobold, "Tend to your ally!" in like a super menacing voice, but by the gate.
All right.
Even though he can't understand me probably.
Rayjack's eyes
Angry voice.
flutter open, and he looks up at you, and he looks to be a little disoriented. You can see, like, even with like the healing, you see several wounds on his body where it looks like he was just ganged up on and stabbed. And he looks up at you, and he says, "We'll see you next week."
Oh!
Nice.
All right.
Is that 50 minutes?
Yes.
Oh my god.
A little
Wow.
bit more,
Really?
actually. Yeah.
Wow.
That was really good.
That was good, yeah.
Looks up at you to see next week.
Intro, outro, and sound engineering performed by Lee Nesbitt. You can find more of his work at undercoverbeard.bandcamp.com. Background music is provided by Epidemic Sound, and the artwork is provided by Alex. And we'd like to give a very special thank you to our listeners.
Yeah, that means you. Especially you. You're very special. And don't you ever let anyone else tell you otherwise.